Hi everyone, happy Thursday. Okay, a short note before I start. Um, they had breaking news, so I wasn't able to see the very last minutes of Y&R, and also I got I didn't see Bold at all today because of the breaking news. So I'm probably gonna have to do the Bold video later because I have to see the episode. Okay. So Y&R was okay. Um, just as basically same old, same old. Dom is still with Mariah, and they're in the car, and Abby and Devon are worried about where he is, what's going on with him, the whole thing. And then somehow, I guess the guy is a cop. I don't know. I've never seen him before. They finally call somebody and say their son is missing or whatever. And I don't know what this guy is supposed to do because, see, this is where I have problems suspending my disbelief because I know it isn't real life, but if it was, I would have called the police half an hour after finding out somebody's missing. That's just me. I don't wait 2 days, okay? Because I know that um, if it's a kid, meaning under 18, they start looking for them. Now, over 18 is slightly different because they consider you an adult, and therefore you might have just gone somewhere, and they don't label you as disappeared for 48 hours, or at least 24, at least, sometimes 48. But he's a kid, okay? So none of the stuff I just said applies. Okay. That aside, um, let's see. And then the other storyline was Victor and the whole what are they gonna do with Newman Enterprises and whatever. Okay. I'm gonna change my opinion here because I got more information, therefore I can change my opinion. Now, I said from the beginning that I want Phyllis to get a win, number one. And number two, I want Victor to actually get some consequences for everything he's ever done to a lot of people, okay? Because he doesn't get consequences. However, Phyllis, sweetheart, you are strange. Now, because we are the audience and we're most of the time supposed to know more than the characters, we know that nothing is going to happen to Lily or the kids. Because I go back to Neil and Victor were friends for a long time. Therefore, his family is very important to Victor also. He's not going to do anything to his kids or his grandkids or anybody else. He's just not. Victor may be ruthless and maybe all the things, but he has a heart. So nothing is going to happen. But Kane doesn't know that. So he's using that little bit of a bargaining chip or a little bit of emotional, you might say emotional blackmail, but it's not. But it's almost to the level of that. But to me, it doesn't reach it. But anyway, he's using the uncertainty to hold over Kane, so Kane will do what he wants, right? And Phyllis said what I said, which is nothing is going to happen to the kids because of what I said, right? But Phyllis is like, um, so you're just going to acquiesce and give him back what he wants. And Kane is like, yeah, there's nothing more important to me than Lily and my kids. And she says, over my dead body. I'm like, Phyllis, whoa, okay. Phyllis's loyalty is to Phyllis alone, okay? So everything I just said about wanting to win, I might change my mind because I didn't know she was like that. I understand her wanting revenge a little bit, but to the point where she's like, I don't even care about your kids. That's beyond, okay? And that goes against everything she's ever said about I'm only for my kids and my kids are the most important thing. So, okay, then why aren't somebody else's kids the most important thing? Phyllis, sweetheart, wow. So yeah. So, I don't know. Uh, okay. I don't think that anything is going to happen to Dom anyway, which I know it's not, but I'm just saying I don't think because Devon and Abby are strange. Okay, the reason I say it is because Abby wants to be involved in the what's going on in Devon's head, but Devon is a man, and what I mean by that is I strictly believe now that men and women operate differently. Okay, when something happens and a woman finds out, and it's something about your family or something like that, we get all emotional and we go from emotion and we throw in some logic at some point. But first, it's emotion. Men are conditioned to be the protector, be the stability, whatever. And so they'll do anything to be able to provide those things. And what I mean by that is, most of the time, they're taught to, I don't know, step down or mute their emotions for a time so that they can operate in their head, like their brain will function. Because Devon said, the reason I haven't lost it is because if I lose it, I don't think I'll be able to think straight. And if I'm going to help our family, I have to think straight. And I'm like, okay, I get that. Yeah, because he has to be able to think logically through the, steps of the situation. And if he gets all emotional, then his brain isn't going to do that anymore. And it's going to go emotional. So I get it. Um, yeah. So, but that was it. So it was kind of like ho hum because once again, it's like we're waiting for something to happen. And okay, I know I talk about this all the time, and I don't want to seem like I'm not like I can't wait, but you don't understand. With Y&R, they do this for months and months and months, and I just can't do that anymore. Cause I'm like, can we get a move on, please? Can something happen? Yeah, I don't know. So, all right, bye everybody.